Good evening. Emergency services are urging people to leave their homes tonight and avoid an emergency rescue as rising river levels at Monmouth pose a flooding risk. An operation began this morning to evacuate residents from the Riverside Residential Park. A temporary rest centre has been set up in the town's Shire Hall. Well, our reporter Alexandra Hartley is in Monmouth for us this evening. So, Alex, a serious multi-agency operation this evening.
That's right, Kylie. Emergency services, along with the council and Natural Resources Wales, have all been working together here since lunchtime to help evacuate people at risk. And altogether, there are 34 homes that are at risk of flooding tonight. Some of those people have gone to stay with friends and family. Some, as you say, have gone to the Shire Hall in Monmouth. But many have decided to stay put. That's despite these river levels rising rapidly, as you can see behind us. Thankfully, there has been no rainfall today, but the extreme weather over the weekend has certainly had an impact here.
Fast flowing and rising rapidly. The River Wye, one of several to burst its banks after heavy rainfall. And here in Monmouth, the water is now dangerously close to these homes. But despite warnings to evacuate, Anne is staying put.
We've been here 2.5 years and we've never seen it this high. It's as high as I've ever seen it. So, yeah, really bad.
Are you worried?
No, because we've got a good way to go before it goes into the property. Yeah, the property's quite high, so not worried at all.
But most people living at the Riverside residential homes have decided to pack up their belongings and temporarily move out. Emergency services, along with the council and Natural Resources Wales, are working together to keep people safe.
We've obviously got a high tide this evening as well at about 7 o'clock. So further down, lower down the catchment in the River Wye, we could anticipate some problems down there as well.
Well, here at the Riverside, you can really see just how quickly this water is moving. In fact, officials say it is rising by around 10 centimetres every single hour. And the debris that is being pushed down the water is creating a sort of dam here under the bridge, which is clearly causing more problems.
About a good 4 to 5 metres higher than the normal sort of summer height.
At the water's edge, John is keeping a close eye on the rowing club as expensive kit inside is at risk.
The girls' school boathouse has got water in, so we've had to move all the boats off the lower racks in the girls' school boathouse and on the boats that are outside. They've all been shifted to safe places. All the equipment in the gym in the town boathouse as well has been moved upstairs into the club room. And we just have to wait for it all to clear and then come out with the mops and brushes and clear all the mud up afterwards.
On the opposite bank, crews help search fields now more like lakes for missing sheep. The farmer tells us only 18 out of 60 are rescued alive. Those safe, clearly traumatised and suffering from hypothermia. After a weekend of extreme weather, the water here is still rising and expected to stay high for several days yet. Alexandra Hartley, ITV News, Monmouth.
And back to Alex now. And Alex, elsewhere, still some serious rail disruption for many in Wales.
That's right. Many will have experienced delays across the rail network today due to that extreme weather. The line between Abergavenny and Hereford has been completely closed today. That's after part of the track was washed away by that extreme downpour on Saturday. But I am told that engineers are working to fix 6 sites across that line. But for the meantime, there will be a rail replacement bus service in place. The same goes between Newport and Abergavenny. Of course, the message is to check before you travel, and the message from emergency services here tonight is if you are out and about, then be careful near the riverside as these water levels rise.
Alexandra Hartley.